Hi, my name is Lauren and I will be reading to you today Paris Street Tales. In this short story novel, it has a culmination of different short stories about the different streets of Paris. In these short stories, it ranges between 2 centuries and how Paris has stayed the same and or how it's changed over time. The short story that I will be reading to you is Rue Pigalle, which is also known for being the red light district of Paris. It has not changed, it still stayed the same. I lived on that street and it was pretty interesting. When reading this short story novel, it helped me roam throughout the streets of Paris, reading these stories and seeing how it's changed or how it stayed the same. So today it will be Rue Pigalle by Francis Carco. Oh, how disappointing it is, even elsewhere than in those cozy little houses that so abound in Paris, to discover the dark side of pleasure. You have to be aware of that in Rue Pigalle. You don't need to be more than a look. The look's enough. Her makeup, her perfume, her artfulness, her fleeting accent here in a bar with a chalking ceiling and white globes. Seeing Negroes reminds you of the seedy dives and ports. There in the narrow alleyway of a very famous impasse is a house with closed shutters. Higher up towards the fountain and its feeble jet towards the square clock, a book block with buses, Cossacks from Tbilisi in jackets of such a pale blue it looks like a thin, fragile layer of pastel, showing you their long daggers, the veal shop windows, the clusters of lights, the bistrots, with the soft steam of the mirrors. The entrance hall is carpeted in deep velvet, creates such a decor that poor old people with empty haversacks, newspaper vendors wearing flower girls, feast on them and ask the police the time and wait for it to be late for them to keep the appointments they have made. At dawn, when the multicolored light bulbs grow pale, there is a great to-do everywhere in the bars. Quite unprepossessing women tell you their troubles. They are like little orphan girls who, against this background of revelry, tell you how tiring their job is and admit they would love to go to sleep. Some dream of their menfolk who in prison are counting the days they are away from them. Others, foul-mouthed, pick quarrels with other girls. Not one now asks the price of she thinks she is worth. On the contrary, they have a rare abandon which lets you approach them and gives you a sudden insight into what they are really like. One of these young ladies let me buy her a drink the other night, declaring, "Give my money to some chap? Not on your life. Nothing doing. The man who get it off me hasn't been born." "Why is that?" "Because I've got a kid and I work for her. I'm a dancer. And so, oh, no, I tell you. I'm about to let it go. My word, I'm not. There might be one or two who try, but I wouldn't advise them to. They'd soon find out." She had just finished declaiming these words, and when an ugly, gloomy-looking, punny fellow who wanted to look stylish, wore his cap flat as a pancake, came over and addressing himself to my companion and said, "Madame, you are nothing but a bitch." "It's possible," the girl responded. "It's certain," replied the young man. So when I touched his elbow and asked him, "What are you drinking?" he deigned to sit down and curtly ordered a coffee laced with rum. And in front of this gentleman, the dancer seemed to me a little abashed. She lowered her eyes, but he looked me all over and inquired, "Are you with Madame, as you see?" He shrugged. "Well, you know, as far as work goes, You got a bad deal. She's a dead loss. And argumentative. And empty-headed. What? What? This was Madame, who, not allowing such remarks at her table, was getting across. Wait, said our little simple companion simply. He summoned the waiter, got him to pour into another glass the rum which was going to lace his coffee, and seizing the glass threw its boiling hot contents in the poor girl's face, adding, "Now get lost, Madame. You are no friend of mine. Go away. Vamos. As for your money, I tell you, out of the goodness of my heart, keep it. Neither Monsieur, he did me the honor of treating me as his equal, nor me, are short of a cent or two. Do you understand?" Oh, Alfred. Don't Alfred me. Yes, the dancer protested, jumping up and whipping her face, drew nearer the ugly little fellow. Listen to me. I'm not listening. Look, she said. Have you gone crazy or something? Alfred, what's the matter with you? You only make things worse. I'm going to get you another coffee. No, Madame. But he was weakening. He couldn't resist the offer of another coffee that this humble girl standing in front of him, close to him, was offering so good-naturedly. And little by little I saw him drop his defenses and regain his composure. Then very calmly he said, "Come on now, give me a little kiss first. Here." He pointed to his cheek. "Come on now, a little kiss." The girl leaned over and silently bit him hard, and he, so as not to show that she had hurt him, forced a laugh while magnanimously hugging this girl and explaining, "It's not that I really care for her, but when you've trained a woman up, you can't refuse her anything." Thank you. Bye.